Hello again everyone, Age of June here, and we are back casting another League of Legends game. In this game we've got mostly diamonds and a couple unranked from last season, and I'm in a good mood because I just got out of Silver 4. No longer will you be seeing how the Silver 4 supports showing up in your feed. Instead, there will be how the Silver 3 supports. I didn't get to go, 2 up, but that's not really surprising to me. I did not expect it at all. But I'm happy with what ended up happening. So I did get out, and I have escaped for now. Hopefully I will remain out of Silver 4. But we'll have to see. So I decided I would go ahead and cast a game while I was in an excellent mood. So here we are. This game, as you can see here, we've got a lot of names that are fairly well known. Fairly. We've got the curse peoples. We know that when we came in, we saw somebody die. I want to see you die. I don't know. I think it was Caitlyn. We'll see. A little bit of damage going in there. Nothing yet. He's still going on her, though. And actually, she's getting pretty low. So, yeah, while we're waiting for whoever to die... Is that Vayne top? It is Vayne top. And she... is not going to die. Vayne just killed Shen, actually, which was kind of surprising to me. Thanks to Mr. Jarvan there. I thought it was Caitlyn that died, but apparently not. It was actually Vayne killing Shen that I saw. That is why I tend to not look when the spoilers come up like that, because I just want to see what happens in real time, not after it's been spoiled. So, now we can go ahead and take a look at the people playing while it is no longer spoiled. We've got... who's top? Vayne. Yeah. It's really... took me a second there, because Vayne being top is just so unnatural to me. Vayne, played by just Jayce, is not playing just Jayce, but is instead playing Vayne, top, versus Shen, played by KOR Kez. Be another clan name. I'm not sure what KOR stands for. They're definitely not one of the higher level gaming teams, I believe. We've got mid lane, who is being ganked at the moment. Hecarim's coming in, going in on this Mordekaiser, played by Hoodstomp. For some reason, I always want to say Hoodstomp, and I have no idea why. Because it's obviously Hoodstomp. I say Hood all the time. But for some reason, Hoodstomp wants to come out. So anyway, we've got Mordekaiser, played by Hoodstomp, versus Kha'Zix, played by LM Uri. Down bottom, we've got Draven, played by Crs Altec. I believe that would be one of the subs for the Curse team. Not sure. I don't really know that one all that much. Definitely not one of the main Curse players. I do know that, because I would recognize their name. Versus Caitlyn, played by Winno. We've got Nami, played by Yukozo, versus Taric, played by TPA Torgun. I think TPA is Taipei Assassins, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that, but if so, I thought that they weren't on the American servers, but I really don't know. It could be Taipei Assassins. I thought it was a European one, possibly Chinese. I guess it would be Chinese. That would make sense. European would be silly. So yeah, I thought it was one of the Asian servers, but apparently, well, it could just be a name copy or something, or it could be an alt on the North American server. I mean, people from the North American server play on the Euro server all the time, so it wouldn't really surprise me all that much. I keep wanting to see something down here. Oh, there we go. Finally got to see something, and Caitlyn is going to take Draven down, but go down as well. The kill actually went to Taric, and there was a gank mid, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. What happened here? Nope, not far enough. Okay. Mordekaiser's trying to get out. He does get punted out by the Hecarim, and the Kha'Zix comes in and just rips him to shreds, finishes him off. Alright, so now we can finally go off and finish our litany of the people playing. We've got Jarvan, played by Crs Onebadbrad. I know that that is a Curse sub. He's actually streaming at the moment, but I have not been watching his games. I don't really enjoy... I don't remember enjoying watching him. I've watched him before, I believe, and I think he was... somebody I didn't really enjoy watching. He wasn't as fun and happy as somebody like Odd One and for that matter, Boy. Just wasn't as happy as them. So he's against VoltNinjA, playing Hecarim. Hecarim is good. He's a very good ganker. This ward does not seem to be giving much coverage at all. It is apparently outside of this bush, even though it looks, definitely to me, like it's inside of this bush. And there's a whole bunch of things going on it. Probably somebody saying, what the heck is going on? Why is that ward not picking up anything? It is inside the bush. It looks inside the bush to me, and I'm guessing it looks like inside the bush to them, too. And whoever it is not happy. It's apparently not inside the bush, though, so it's only going to give vision on that side of the bush. Surprise! So anyway, as I was saying, the Hecarim is always a very, very nasty little ganker. I have had him before. I have wards here, you know, but he's so fast that he can just come in and you just don't have any time to react. I mean, he's a horse. What do you expect? Ooh, Caitlyn's got to be careful here. Vayne and Shen are still going at it. Lots of Vayne kind of punishing Shen, actually. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, it does kind of make sense that Vayne would be good versus Shen. Shen is level 6, though, so he can come down here. And I have a feeling that was what he was looking for. He saw Draven and Nami going in on the Caitlyn Taric combo. So he was all set to go ahead and come on over. That was a good attempt there. There is the stun on Draven. The Taric is now trying to get out. He might go down. No, they're now going in on this Caitlyn, who completely misses her Q. But she shot it. You know, it was something, I guess. Up top, I wonder... I don't know if when Vayne shoots him with Condemn or whatever. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, it's Condemn. If it just punts him out of the way, I think it would interrupt his ulti. But I'm not completely sure, but I'm reasonably certain that it actually would. So, we'll have to see, though. Ooh, Draven going in. He does land his ulti on Caitlyn there, but does not take her down. The Taric goes ahead and heals there. Nami is healing up the Draven as much as she can. Vayne's actually going back now. Now would be a great time for something to happen bot, because Shen could ulti in and just change the dynamics instantly. The Draven, though, is going to go ahead and go back as well, so that's a no-go. Ooh, there's a pink ward here at Dragon. The blue team has a pink ward. There will be no purple wards from the purple team. Not that it... They know that they're warded here, sort of. I mean, I guess technically the purple person could come around here, and he wouldn't even be seen. No, the blue person could come around here. It'd have to be the blue person, yeah. But anyway, there's a ping here. Jarvan is saying, I'm coming down. He's about to be picked up by Taric Ward. Taric says, oh, hi. And he gets popped up, but I think he's going to get out of this with no problem. Draven and Nami are way too far back to really be able to do anything. But Draven is now going in on Caitlyn. He does have her red buffed. Or, yeah, slowed from the red buff. She does use her net to get out, but she's ulted inside of that buff. She does flash out. In come the Hecarim and the Kha'Zix, though. So things just turned really nasty there for blue team. Down goes the Draven to the Caitlyn. The Kha'Zix got Nami and Jarvan. And... ouch! That did not go well at all. It started out as a good gank, but then all of a sudden... blue team was very surprised to find a Hecarim and a Kha'Zix knocking on their door. So Kha'Zix is actually going on this tower, while Mordekaiser goes in on his own tower up here, but the rest of the purple team is going in on the dragon here. Kha'Zix is probably going to get this tower, actually, while his team gets the dragon. Or not? Somebody said fall back. It's gone. There's nothing they can do about it. These minions are going to kill it. Bye! Boom! Alright, so they did get the tower and the dragon. Mordekaiser is just going to go ahead and steal wraiths. There you go. And Vayne still has Shen at her tower. He does try to actually grab her with his taunt, but it did not end up happening. There we go. Another couple pings here. Looks like Jarvan is coming in for another gank. Hopefully for him, this one goes a little more successfully than the previous one. The Mordekaiser is going in. In comes the Jarvan. He does pop up that Kha'Zix, but in comes the Hecarim. And down goes the Mordekaiser. The Kha'Zix is now ulti by Shen. Down goes the... down goes the Jarvan. So, no. That gank did not go any better for Jarvan than the previous one did. And they're probably going to lose another tower from it, just like before. It's a nice ulti there from the Shen, going off and saving the Kha'Zix so he could come back into the battle. And Vayne says, fine, I'll go ahead and try to take this tower as much as possible. Shen's coming up to stop her, but it is Vayne, so she actually has quite a bit of damage, usually. Lots of fallback pings here. Run away, run away, run away! So, that's what it is. They're telling Draven to fall away because he is way too far extended. In comes the Hecarim. Does get popped up by the Nami, but he still is able to go in. Draven actually dies to the... Draven dies to Caitlyn, but the Draven is able to kill the Taric beforehand. Kha'Zix is actually roaming through this jungle wanting red, it looks like, even though he has red, so I don't know. But I think he's waiting here for the Jarvan, who he's about to see. Hello, Jarvan. And goodbye, Jarvan? Oh. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. But they are going in on the Caitlyn, who actually might be bait here, because now Hecarim and Hecarim and Kha'Zix are coming in. Down goes the Nami. The Jarvan goes ahead and puts the Caitlyn inside of his ulti there, but he's going to go down just before he's able to kill her. And he does not have Ignite because he's a jungler, so down she is going to live. I was about to say down she goes, but that doesn't even make sense. But Mordekaiser says, I'm going to take this tower then. I'm going to try. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it. Kha'Zix is coming in behind him. Yeah, he's going to be able to take this down, but will he be able to survive the return fire, shall we say, from Kha'Zix? Nope, yep, it looks like he's going to escape with no problem at all. He might actually be coming up here to gank. The Shen is massively in trouble because he's really low. And Mordekaiser's coming up. Shen, he must have figured it out. Oh, there's a DC from Taric. That's terrible news. Shen did actually get out of there just in time, but his tower is indeed going to go down. I'm not sure what told him. I think it was just the fact that there was no Mordekaiser mid, and I think he did actually see him head up. So he got out of there just in time. Kha'Zix is going in on this Vayne now, though. But, yeah, let's see. Is she going to escape this? Mordekaiser is coming to help her. Kha'Zix is still chasing her down, but he's... Oh, he turned back. They were waiting for him, too. Welcome back, TPA Torgun. Caitlyn is being attacked by the Draven here. She is being turned over. The ulti does take her down. There we go. So Draven was able to go one-on-one. Naturally, it's Draven. Draven has a lot of AD. He can just nuke anything down as long as it's one-on-one. A lot of times he can actually do fairly well 2 versus 1, but he is slightly behind her, I believe. He's 330 and she's 225. So I think... Oh, actually, she's only got 59 CS, so he probably does have more gold. 52, 42. So yeah, he's 1,000 gold ahead of her, which means definitely he is going to get ahead of her. Oh, a Taric is getting attacked here. The Hecarim is coming in to counter this, and he's going in on the Draven here. Draven could probably take him down with Nami, actually, because it's just Taric and Hecarim, but it looks like instead they did decide to run, and down go both Draven and Nami, and Hecarim gets both of the kills. So... Not sure I really agree with the choice to run there in this case. It was obvious that you're not going to escape a Hecarim. Hecarim is way too fast for you to escape. So it probably would have been better to try to take him down as much as possible. He might actually not have killed him, but it still would have been better than just running away for nothing. No kill, no assist, there's nothing out of that. So they just died. Might should have attacked. But oh well. Not much they could do about it now. A little bit of harass going on up here. Looks like Shen probably taunted the Jarvan there. Jarvan's slightly less than half health, but it is Jarvan. And he's got 1494 health, which means he's not going to be bursted down. And what was that? Where was that? Mid lane, apparently. The Mordekaiser is walking away. I like the back animations there. Mordekaiser is being attacked by the Kha'Zix. We saw that. He does use his ult, which almost helps him survive, but it doesn't do quite enough, and then the ult takes down the Kha'Zix, and we see 2 Kha'Zix die at the exact same time in the exact same place, which is kind of amusing. The double death animation there. I kind of like that. I don't think I've noticed that in any of the others. Probably happens. I just never noticed it. Jarvan counter jungling there. Hecarim coming in for a gank on Vayne. He's setting her up. She has no idea. She doesn't have a ward or anything. Shen is here, and Shen's getting ready to go in as well. He does go ahead and taunt her out here. She punts him back into the tower, and now she's surprised because there's a Hecarim. And she rolled to get out of it. She did use her ulti, but she's still going to go down. She does go down. Hecarim's tanking the tower. But not anymore. Hecarim was able to get out of that with no problem. This tower is going to go down as well. Things are not looking very good for the blue team because they have lost all of their outer towers as soon as this one goes down. And... okay, there it is. Another tower gone, and things are not looking pretty for them. Draven's actually going ahead and just diving this Caitlyn. She's just running to get away now, but again, not always the best decision. He was fast. He did go ahead and just flash to her, and now he's going in on this Taric, and Taric is getting low. I don't think he's going to survive this. Draven is just... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Taric is gone. There's the pop-up from the Jarvan, and he actually just stops so that the Draven can go ahead and get the kill, which is really good idea there. There's a blue ping on Dragon here. Kha'Zix is actually waiting. Yeah. Had he gone in on it, he probably would have found a Kha'Zix gone after him. But he does have a Kha'Zix after him anyway, because Hecarim came in as well. And now they're falling back. Nami's coming up to help. Draven is not actually coming up to help. Oh, she did go in. She did ward that bush. She tried to catch the Hecarim. She suspected he was there, and he was. But he was slightly further back than she had thought, so she did not end up catching him in the bubble. Jarvan's just using his flag here to catch... Look for the dragon, make sure it's not being attacked. But now that it's gone, it looks like Hecarim might decide to go in on it. He is going in on it. The question is, does the blue team come down to attack it? No. The Jarvan is going back. They're going to give this up for free. There is a free dragon to the purple team. Yeah, there it is. Vayne's grabbing double golems. Oh, speaking of double golems, while we're in a low point here, I just wanted to talk about one of the games I had a little while ago. It was really amusing to me. I don't know if it'll be amusing to you. Hopefully. It was only silver, so obviously what I'm about to tell you is fairly explained, but it was amusing. Me and my duo partner were actually down bot. I was Thresh, and he was Quinn, who he's actually really good with. I keep hearing that she's underpowered, but he's really good with her, and we are able to take down pretty much everything. I kept hearing Twitch was underpowered too, back when we used to dominate with Twitch Taric. But it could actually be a factor of silver elo. But anyway, we were down bottom, and we were versus an Ali and Caitlyn combo, which usually causes us trouble, honestly. We have had a lot of trouble in the past with Alistar in particular. I mean, it's not the Caitlyn part, but the Alistar. Alistar just really annoys us and often causes trouble. So we were going into it slightly afraid, because we didn't really want to... We were kind of worried, let's just say that. But when we got to lane, we found that the Caitlyn would actually push. So she would push her minions, and as soon as they got to right about here, her and Ali would just disappear. And we didn't know why the first time. We just said, oh, they're MIA. But the second time I had replaced the ward that was here, and we saw them walk out, and then go do double golems, and then come back. In the meantime, they missed like 2 waves of minions. So... I have no idea what made them decide to do that. My guess would be that they have seen pros do this. I mean, the pros do it, but not quite the same on the Vayne they go. When the pros do it, they actually do it when they have to. They go back when they can't farm and go do the double golems, because that way they're getting at least some CS and some XP, whereas had they stayed in lane, they would have had to stay far back and probably not getting any CS and no XP. So they go off and do double golems and come back. But these people, my guess and my duo partner's guess, is that they saw this happening in a pro game and they said, hey, that's a great idea, we should do that. But they didn't really get the whole intricacies of when you should do it. So they just went ahead and did it anytime the double golems was up. And it did not turn out well for them at all. This little gank here. Team fight of doom. The Hecarim ulti did a lot there. And down goes the entire blue team, except for Vayne, who is okay. Oh, maybe she's not. No, she's dead. There's the ace to Caitlyn. But yeah, needless to say, we won that game. The Caitlyn and Ali were so far behind from their little excursions to double golem that at first they were able to keep up with us, but by the second or third time by that, they had nothing on us in damage, and we were just able to completely destroy them. And by then, that's when they really needed to go to double golems, because they really couldn't farm, because if they came out any at all, I would go in, grab them, and then bad things would happen. Draven ulti! Whee! So yeah, don't do that. Don't go to double golems if your lane is fine and you're not having health problems or anything like that. Don't do that. You sacrifice way too much. And I have a feeling these people kind of learned that in that game. Also, it kind of hurts your jungler. In this case, I'm pretty sure it did because they were getting every single double golems. I'm almost certain that as soon as it came up, they were immediately going to double golems. And while my laning partner and I could have contested that and done some damage to him, honestly, I think we made the right decision in just letting them do it and letting him farm. Because he was able to get fed, he was able to do lots of stuff, and they were just kind of meh. So yeah, that is the random tale of the day. There's a ping here on Vayne. I do kind of wonder about this game because if she does end up making it to late game and she gets fed enough, this game could possibly turn way around. She's trying to escape this gank here. She is going in on the Shen. She did actually stun him there, but his taunt, yeah, there it is. That's what I was about to say. His taunt should be up soon. She tried to take him down beforehand, but she was not able to do it. She does use Ignite, but it's not nearly enough. So down she goes to the Hecarim. Down here, they're just farming. Don't care about them. Mid lane, we've got Mordekaiser still just farming. Hoodstomp. Ha! Hoodstomp. Not Hoodstomp! I've seen him before playing with Sooner. I'm not sure if they're friends or not. I think so, though. I'm almost certain. And everybody's just kind of going back. Buying things. Well, actually, these guys aren't. They're actually pushing. And Draven is using his ulti to farm again. Go ahead and clear out this entire wave. And I'm not sure, but I think he canceled his attack animation 3 times there and did not actually once hit that final minion. Careful about that. Internet calls it orb walking based on something that happens in Dota. Although it's not actually quite the same thing, which some people rant about. Stutter stepping. In StarCraft you call it stutter stepping. But unfortunately we call it orb walking because of something completely unrelated in Dota 2. Or Dota. I'm not sure which one. I think both, actually. But yeah, I think that's what he was trying to do, but he was not quite managing it perfectly there. And they're just messing it up. Ooh, in goes the Hecarim. Does end up taking down the Draven there. And it looks like they are going to escape this with... Oh, there's a stun, and she goes down to the Shen. Now the Jarvan is trying to get out of this. He does flash out. I think he's going to be okay. The Vayne is just plinking for her damage. She's not able to do too much. I mean, it is Shen she's attacking. And Mordekaiser's going as well. But now this tower just went down. Jarvan went in. He is going to go in on the Caitlyn. He does use his ulti there, but she was able to get out of it. But down goes the Hecarim. Now they're going in on the Caitlyn here. She's probably going to... Yeah, she flashed over it. Wasn't sure if she had her flash or her other thing. She did actually attack the wolves there, which is kind of interesting. And now she's being chased by the Jarvan here, who did just get stunned by the Taric. And she has no idea that Mordekaiser's still coming. Now she knows. But I think she's going to get out of this without too much trouble. Taric is there to save her. Jarvan's really close. He did go ahead, and I think he slowed her down, but there's the Taric stun. In comes the Mordekaiser, hitting her a little bit, but I don't think they're going to be able to take this down, and now they seem to be on the run from this Taric and Kate combo. Oh, in goes the Jarvan, pops up the Caitlyn. They're going in on her again, but now the Jarvan is falling back yet again. In comes the Kha'Zix, so these guys really need to run now. There's the Taric ulti. I think Jarvan's going to get out of this with no problem. I'm not sure about Mordekaiser. He could probably get a shield off of wolves if he needs to. Oh! Okay, yep. Jarvan did escape that. But Mordekaiser, I think, is going to die. Oh, there's the Nami heal, and that did actually save him. Very nice play by the Nami there. Just saved the life of that guy. Oh, man, that was close. But Nami might actually pay the ultimate price for that. Yeah, she does end up dying. And now Vayne is going to die as well. She does use her ulti, and she actually flashed out, so she's not dead yet. She's not quite dead yet, but she's going to run into a Caitlyn, and she's dead. Rampage! There's another Draven ulti there. Wait, he's on the blue team. Why is he way out there? I don't know. But he's way out there, I guess getting red. Kind of amusing. His base is falling to pieces. He's out there. But he's coming back. He did use his ulti to go ahead and clear out some of the minions, at least. And now he's back in the lane. They're all going in onto the tower, unwisely. Taric goes down. They're trying to take down the Hecarim now. The Caitlyn was able to take down the Jarvan, though, and I don't think they're going to be able to take much more down. There is the Nami bubble there, but it didn't catch anyone. There goes the Shen. Went ahead and taunted the Draven. Draven's trying to get out of it. Draven does not get out of it. Draven does go down, but the Mordekaiser ult was able to take down the Shen. Not really the best. unfortunately. But the Kha'Zix is going to go down now. Kha'Zix does go down to Vayne, but Caitlyn takes down the Mordekaiser, and now Caitlyn is able to take down the Vayne. Nami's trying to get out, but she's going to go down as well to the Hecarim. So there we go. There is an ace. Jarvan's coming up in just a second to defend. I think he's going to be able to get here before too much damage is done. Well, we'll see. He is going in. He's trying to defend this tower. I don't think he's going to be able to save it, come to think of it. No. Hecarim is still just going in on it, and there it goes. So now he's got to defend this tower. He's got nobody else up, and he's actually getting really low. He had to go away from the Caitlyn there. He almost died, so now he can't defend the tower again. Draven's back up, though, so if Draven goes out there... Yeah, Draven is going out there. There is the... Aw, he got put back into combat, which got rid of the home guard. Ooh, Draven ulti? That was interesting. I don't know why she shot her net that way, but she did. I think she was probably going to try to shoot it that way and go that way and get on the other side of the ulti there, but she kind of missed. Hecarim just got another tower down here. Yeah, I didn't even realize that tower was still up, but yep, he got it. So things are definitely not looking well, or not looking good. Sorry. Not looking good for the blue team. Purple team's getting another dragon here, and the blue team really has nothing they can do about it. The Baron is up, of course, and I'd imagine that fairly soon Purple Team's going to be thinking about getting that Baron because they know that the Blue Team cannot contest it. Blue Team cannot, right now, win any team fights whatsoever. If this Vayne gets fed enough, as well as Draven, but mostly Vayne because she's a hyper carry, if she does get fed enough, they actually might be able to win team fights later. Because they've got a good tank in Jarvan, they've got good damage in Vayne, and actually good damage in Draven. So, if things go well, they actually might be able to take it. They don't have any backline now. Oh, Draven, what are you doing? How did that even happen? He was so far out, and then he got hit by the Shen taunt, and that was the end of that. In goes the Jarvan there. He does go ahead and trap the Kate in the ulti there. She's getting really low. She does use barrier, though, so she is going to live this so far. She is going to live indeed. And the rest of the blue team is actually dying here. The Nami flashed to get out of that, but she died anyway. Now the only thing left is Mordekaiser, and he's going to go down as well. Oh. Oh. Boom. Yeah, he's gone. Good attempt there. Good attempt. And now Kha'Zix is going in and taking down these minions so that they can go in and go in on the tower. I believe this is GG. I don't think there's anything that the blue team can do. The purple team would have to be really stupid to let this happen. To let it turn around because, yeah, they're on the Nexus. And now they've gotten it to the point where it's not possible. It's gone. That is the end of this game. Taric just died, though. So there we go. That's the end of this game. Our Curse friends, unfortunately for them, did just lose. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the items here. We've got Shen with 165 CS. He's 4-2-15 versus Vayne with 167 CS. She's only 2 ahead of him. She's 4-7-0. So yeah, he's definitely ahead of her there. He's got Randuin's Omen, Sunfire Cape, Ninja Tabby, and a Emblem of Valor versus Blade of the Rune King, Last Whisper, Zeal, which she just got and never actually got to use, Berserker's Grease, and Dagger. At least I think she just got that. I could be wrong. She might have got it just before the last team fight. I'm not sure. Kha'Zix, the mid, has 184 CS versus 196 from Mordekaiser. Kha'Zix is 12-3-15, which is a huge difference from 2-7-3. Little bit. Kha'Zix has Bloodthirster, another Randuin's Omen, Ninja Tabby the Home Guard Enchant, Brutalizer, and Doran's Blade versus Hextech Gunblade, Zonya's Hourglass, and Sorcerer's Shoes with the Home Guard Enchant. Caitlyn has 164 CS and is 12-3-12 versus 238 CS for Draven, and Draven is 7-8-3, definitely way behind as well. The Bloodthirster is Caitlyn's, as well as Phantom Dancer, Last Whisper, BF Sword, Berserker's Greaves, and a Doran's Blade. Draven has Bloodthirster, Last Whisper, Spear to the Elder Lizard, interestingly. I have heard that's fairly popular with Ezreal's. I hadn't heard anything about Draven. I guess it makes sense because the cooldown on his Q would be kind of nice. And I guess his ulti. Anyway, Berserker's Greaves with the Home Guard Enchant, Pickaxe, and a Doran's Blade. We've got Taric, who is 1-4-18 versus Nami, who's 0-9-5. 8-25 for CS. Taric has Runic Bulwark, Glacial Shroud. He was actually going for Frozen Heart there. Philosopher's Stone. Actually, that's a really good idea versus this team with double AD carry. Philosopher's Stone, Boots of Speed, Vision Ward, and 2 Sight Wards versus Morellonomicon, Boots of Mobility, Cage's Lucky Pick, Philosopher's Stone, and a Sight Ward. I'm not sure that's really the best idea. Might have wanted to go with some sort of armor. I don't know. Finally, we've got the jungles. Hecarim has 159 CS versus 133 to Jarvan, but he's 8-1-19 versus 0-6-5. Again, huge difference. Not really surprising when the kill is 13 to 37, though. So, the Hecarim has Randuin's Omen, Thorn Mail, a Spirit of the Elder Lizard, Glacial Shroud, Mercury's Treads, and a Kindle Gem versus Aegis of the Legion, Locket of the Iron Solari, Boots of Mobility with the Home Guard Enchant, Madred's Razors, and a Cloth Armor. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I shall see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.